You know, Banner's cool and all, since he actually lets me into the lab, but there's a special place in my heart for you, Hulk. You don't judge. You don't treat me like a child. I feel like we have a real connection. Me too, buddy. Me too.
Your archery is quite impressive for a human.
Okay, I know you mean well, but that barely sounds like a compliment.
You are most welcome.
I used to be claustrophobic, you know, when I was a kid. I had to get over that real quick.
How's it feel being the Avengers' second best archer?
You've been hanging out with Katie too much.
I'll just call him like I see him. Old Hawkeye.
Hey, I'm not that old. Thor's like 2,000 or something.
We fight? I would rather not.
Wish I knew what drove some people to do the things they do. After all these years, you'd think I'd have it figured out.
You know, you're not as scary as everyone makes you out to be. I bet you give the best hugs. Just a big old teddy bear.
No hugs. Hulk, no hug.
It could be a whole new thing for you. Instead of Hulk smash, we try Hulk hugs. Think about it.
Now, I don't want any jokes.
About you getting an apartment in my building? I would never.
It's basically a storage container. My computers have bad luck when they're in houses that move. Okay?
When I was undercover, AIM used to have music playing in these things. Got so annoyed I cut the power cables.
You got me beat there, big guy.
Are the candles treating you well?
Very. Might need to make another order.
You may need to get in line. It was so easy for AIM to turn the world against us. We've got a lot of work to do.
You ever think you might take on another apprentice?
You looking to switch to arrows, Spider Kid?
Me? Nah. Just wondering.
Kate didn't exactly interview for the role, but, I mean, right time, right place. Who knows? Maybe someday.
Did anyone know your real identity when you were working for the city, though?
No. A friend once asked if I was in a Viking metal band, but that was the extent of it.
You're better at undercover work than I would have thought.
My thanks?
You know, we had a guy just like you at the circus.
No like me.
Okay, I mean, he wasn't green, but he had the same vocabulary.
You surprised me, kid. Didn't expect you to take any of this seriously.
There are people in trouble, and we have the chance to help them. Seems pretty serious to me.
You got that right.
Cat likes tree. Yes, but as I am not a cat. Cat man. See?
I wonder if anyone ever gets stuck in these.
Hulk, am I funny? Everyone says my jokes are bad, but I don't think they're bad.
Joke's bad.
Et tu, Brute?
You are banned from the beanbag.
No!
First, it's Kamala's. Second, I've had to replace it twice.
Remember how we used to be enemies?
If I say no, is this conversation over?
Well, you know what they say, keep your friends close and your frenemies closer.
Shut up.
How do you keep the anti-metal in your claws from breaking down the vibranium in your suit?
There is a non-metal lining in the gloves.
And they're retractable to avoid any accidental degradation of nearby metals?
They are.
And are you getting annoyed at me asking so many questions?
No. Continue. I like to teach.
I think my brain just turned to mush.
Hey, Have I ever told you how great you are?
Never.
Yeah, maybe it's for the best.
Whoa, nuh-uh. Rain me with compliments, bro.
I met a woman in New York who loved riding the elevator. She told me it felt like flying.
Thanks for picking up the mail. Appreciate that.
No problem. It wasn't too out of my way.
About how far out of your way, do you think?
Nice try.
Oh, how about lightning arrows?
Or I could simply strike them with thunder from above.
Come on, man. Work with me here.
I could be a god.
You could not.
Tony Stark, god of Earth.
Alright, I think we need to settle this once and for all. Portals versus webs. Which is faster?
Okay, I'll bite. What measurement are we going off of?
Clint's apartment building? First to the top wins?
Piece of cake. You're on.
I was told you could commiserate on the subject of difficult siblings.
Indeed. Has Shuri attempted to slay you? Perhaps transform you into a toad?
What? No.
I suspect our standards of difficult siblings are not quite the same.
You were right. Shouldn't have asked Hill to give me a spy name.
Oh. Did she give you one?
Not a good one.
So, are we all just going to ignore that you've been using literal trans-dimensional portals to get around?
Yeah, it's pretty neat, huh? I stole it off a guy at AIM.
How does it work? Atomic recomposition? Instantaneous light speed? Wormholes?
Well, I don't know, dude. I press a button, and I go whoosh.
Hey, my suit's filtered. Let her rip.
Fighting AIM one step at a time.
So, what's your brother like?
He is a menace and a master of trickery. You would get along with him.
I feel like that's supposed to be an insult. But I can't help but be a little flattered.
I already regret it. Cap calling himself dad is the funniest thing ever. Don't you dare regret it.
He doesn't even know what it means.
And he never will. That just makes it better.
I hate waiting.
You've been on your own for a long time. How's it feel joining up with the team?
Kinda feels like I'm the new kid at school.
Ah, yikes. Sorry about that.
It's fine. At least at this school, I'm not getting shoved in a locker, so I call that a win.
You've got a soft spot for the kid, don't you? Just one big green marshmallow. I hate standing still.
Kamala has told me of this, table game you were playing.
Oh, yeah. You want in?
I asked if I could still use a hammer, and she suggested I play as a barbarian.
That tracks.
Your marksmanship has greatly improved since I saw you last.
Thanks. A lot of time to practice.
I forgive you. For punching me. I know it was Bruce.
Oh, just like punch you.
You know, I could fix those web shooters. Make them more discreet or increase the maximum output.
What? The Tony Stark is offering to help little old me?
Okay, if you're gonna be a brat about it, then I rescind my offer.
I am surprised at how much less foul-mouthed you have become in 5 years.
Yeah, it's hard to stay salty when a certain teenager looks up to you.
We are not thinking of the same teenager, but I agree.
So you're not upset by the name, are you? I didn't mean anything by it.
Don't care.
Great. Hulkbuster, Schmokebuster. Water under the bridge.
So, you are meant to fold it?
Yeah, it keeps all the grease and cheesy goodness in the slice and away from your face. It's the only decent way to eat a pizza.
Well, Dr. Banner eats it with a fork and knife?
Well, Dr. Banner is a heathen.
And scene.